it's Alicia here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about one of the main causes of most illnesses and diseases. And this is something that I have learned from my mentor, Dr. Kim Duramo, who has seen almost every illness and disease known to man heal. And she is really intuitive and actually has the ability to scan your energy field and intuitively know what exactly is keeping you stuck in your health and well-being. And what she has seen a lot of the time is that it usually has something to do with some sort of suppression. So that could be suppression of emotions or suppression of self, where you're not allowing energy to flow or energy to circulate. And the reason that any sort of dis-ease will show up in your life is really to get your attention. Your body is trying to tell you something, and when it turns into a significant illness or disease, it is usually because you have ignored the more subtle signs that your body was trying to give you previously. And that could be as simple as you felt sadness or some anger or frustration, and you suppressed it and you avoided it and you ignored what your body was trying to tell you. And so then your body had to turn it up a little bit louder to get your attention. So people who suppress their emotions constantly, they really could end up having severe health conditions if they continue to ignore what their body is trying to tell them. So that is a huge reason for a lot of illnesses and diseases. And it could also be suppression of self. So if you are suppressing your opinions, beliefs, who you really are, that can also lead to some sort of illness or dis-ease, because you're not aligned with who you really are and your natural state, and your body's gonna keep trying to bring you back into your natural state. So that may cause a lot of dis-ease and discomfort. And the way that can show up, and the way that that showed up for me, is that I had a lot of fear of expressing my authentic self. A lot of people have this, and it could be because they're afraid that maybe they'll be abandoned if they show who they really are and express what they're really thinking and feeling. And so they, on some level, felt like it was safer to not express who they really are. And then they started to suppress themselves, which then leads to some sort of dis-ease or discomfort, and for me ended up bringing up a lot of symptoms like depression and anxiety and other things in my life. Because when you're suppressing yourself and, let's say, not being who you really are just to make someone comfortable, because maybe you're afraid that they're going to leave you, so your primary purpose is for them to be comfortable and doesn't really matter what you want, and you completely suppress yourself. Well, when you do that, you actually end up putting on a persona that's kind of fake. You're actually not aligned with your true self. So therefore, everything that you receive in your life is going to be a reflection of the state of consciousness that you're in or who you're being. So you will receive everything in your life that aligns with that persona that you're being, that fake persona that isn't aligned with you. So you may actually receive a lot of wonderful things in your life that anyone else would be like, wow, I would love to have everything that that person has, but for you, it will just feel flat. You won't feel joy. And it's because you aren't aligned with yourself. So everything you're receiving isn't aligned with your true essence and what lights you up. And that was because you were suppressing yourself. So what I would like to invite you to do is to bring awareness to any way that you have found yourself suppressing who you are around others, maybe from a state of fear, a fear of abandonment. Or have you been suppressing your emotions and avoiding them because you don't want to feel them? Well, that can really start to catch up with you and start creating a sort of illness or dis-ease in your body, because your body needs to get your attention somehow to tell you that you're out of alignment. And it may keep turning the volume up if you keep trying to turn it down and just ignore and suppress it. So I would love to hear if you can relate to this, if you have been suppressing your own emotions or been suppressing yourself, your authentic self, and you can relate to this. I would love to hear about it, so pop a comment below. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to be notified the next time I upload a video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.